Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this morning's Trance Speak. This is a beautiful morning, and it's a little bit windy. There is a beautifully blue sky, and it's spring, so it's a wonderful day. Yeah, I woke up this morning with a question from Dora Talos that I found very interesting. And I'm sure many of you do as well. She wants to know about the Dead Sea Scrolls that was found many years ago. She would like to ask the Holy Family about what the teachings really are in the Dead Sea Scrolls. As the scrolls are still hidden from people, she asked also if we ever going to see that again. Are we going to get to know more information about that? Will they release more information from the Dead Sea Scrolls? And yeah, I found that very interesting, and I'm sure many of you are as well. And I'm gonna ask today the Holy Family or my communicators to come. And if I'm not able to channel someone, well, Joseph is always going to be there. He's one of my communicators, original communicators. But if I'm not able to channel the one who's holding information, the most important information, Joseph will convey the information, so to say. I know Anna was working with that, with the scripts. I don't know what she was writing, but we'll see what happens. I brought it to the Holy Family, and we will see what information they will release to us. So I'm going to go into trance. I'm late as usual. That's not good, but I'm sure they find a way to handle this. So I'm gonna do my very best and go into trance as quick as possible, and we'll see what happens. Yeah. If you are new to this channel, I'm Susanne. I am a trance medium, and you just have to lean back and enjoy the trance. It's gonna take up to 10 minutes, sometimes more, before I'm reaching that stage of trance that I am ready to let my communicators talk through me. But you can meditate with me on the way, or you can just lean back. Or if you're not interested watching me go into trance or be a part of that part, you can just fast forward until they start to speak. If you have any questions or any thoughts or wonders, you can just reach out to me, and I'll be happy to be there for you. And I'm happy to answer your questions and bring them to my communicators. So if there is more of a universal questions like this today, I bring it to my communicators, and they will make a trance speak about it. If there is more private questions, I suggest that you make an arrangement for a private sitting with me. Just reach out. So I'm going to go into trance, and we'll see what happens. So enjoy. So we have come today to talk about the teachings from way beyond time, way beyond the time that you are calculating here on the earth plane. Most of you do follow the time from when Jesus was born as the Christ to the earth, and you calculate from his birth. And the teachings that we as the Essenes were following during that time and before the birth of Jesus is an ancient teachings, and we did spend a lot of time to write that down, and we did that in secret because at that time everything that was more evolved and different from ordinary people, they were gathered and put in chains, and they were left in slavery. And after some time they were killed for that. So we had to spend the time hidden and saving the information of the teachings and how to evolve and grow spiritually. The teachings are really coming from the stars, and the star people came down to the earth to teach us, both as incarnated souls, but as well as star energy coming down to teach us at place. And everything was kept in those words of the writing language, which were Hebrew at the time, and we didn't call it Hebrew at the time. It became known as Hebrew after some time, and it's not really the Hebrew that you understand today. It is an ancient variation that grew into Hebrew. So the scripts and the information within the scripts are exclusive. It is information that is not, for many, is not even understood, because it is written in a way that you have to have spiritual knowledge and growth experience within you in order to understand the information. So the information is hidden within the growth. So the scrolls that are found, they are not really understood, and that's why they are kept hidden, because they are being translated. And when they do translate the information, they really don't understand the information, because you cannot understand that from a science mind. You have to be of a spiritual mind and in your spiritual growth, and you have to be able to feel the information within inside of you in order to have your soul to understand the information. And you will only understand the information when you are ready and open for that growth path and now those steps. So that's why the information is hidden, because it's not really understood. It is understood to some degree, and from that point they know that it is very strange information. To them it's very strange, but for us who was living and growing and performing those ceremonies and that growth, to us it was information that we were ready to grasp and to grow from. Me, as being the over priest, and I was working with those scrolls for a very long time, and I was part of the growth and the community that was preparing the people around and the area and atmosphere with the energy fields to be able to welcome Jesus. We knew that this information needed to be kept and needed to be kept in secret, and it was hidden within the many libraries that were kept underground, and some of them has been found and some of them are not being found, and some are just in energetic form to be read energetically, and that is stored in the library's energetic fields that can be reached from a very high energy frequency, and those are hidden, of course, from even people that have high expanded energy field and knowing from the energetic planes, depending upon which way they have chosen to walk and the path they are walking. So it is very delicate information, and it is kept safe still, even if some of the scrolls has been found, and they have been moved away from its place where they were hidden. And the scrolls that has been found is one of the from Mary Magdalene, who wrote and very openly hearted and very expressional writing about the time with her beloved Jesus, and those informations and those pages, they were supposed to be together with the disciples' information that came together in the book of the Bible. And her writing were not as strict and as not as formal as the disciples' writings, and even though she was one of them, she expressed her femininity and the emotions through her letters, and that's why it was neglected for the public, because it's so emotional and so full of love, and it's beautiful writing, and so totally different from the others that was published in the book of the Bible. It will not be expressed to the public in the way that many would like it to be, because you cannot really understand the scrolls from the Dead Sea in the normal way of reading. It is only understood, and it can only be read really energetically, and some information and understanding of the Hebrew from the past. And energetically, you have to be able to feel the energy and the language at the same time, really, and you need to be ready spiritually in order to be able to understand. We who walked the path at alongside together with Jesus and what you call the disciples. We were many, and we didn't look at it as strange. For us, it was natural, and we learned. And me, as being an high priestess, to me it was well known, as I was part of taking many through the initiations, and I was teaching that teaching, and of course I had passed the teachings myself, and I was taught from the star people and from the energetics of the stars people. So it was a rare information, and it was a rare time before Jesus was born and during his time on the earth. And as he left the earth plane in the physical, he was still with us energetically, and he was never really leaving the physical plane. As he came, and he spent a lot of time with us with his energetic body, and he continued to teach and to guide us after his physical departure. So for us, it was something to be hidden and to stay safe, as the people and the rulers, they were having conflicts and wars, and they were looking and searching for our community. But we managed in a way that was meant to manage, and we have in some ways been able to pass the information further on, and some of you are well known within our community today, and you have reached the points where you are receiving teachings from the Essenes. And we have the beauty of working through many of you, and we have the opportunity also to communicate through mediums like this medium, and we are able to spread the information. As many of us have had many incarnations on the earth as humans, and in different names, situations, and lives, but still teaching the teachings. And you will find information from many aspects of us as we have incarnated after that time with Jesus as well. All in the name of God, the universal energy, and to spread the information and the teachings for those who are ready to be taught, and those who have their heart and mind in the energetic curiosity. So you have been led to this information and to this medium that we are working through, and you are receiving the information in our teachings and in our trance speak that you will see in those recordings. And many of the information that we are sharing are right from the Essenes teachings, and you will feel that within inside of you. And you should be aware of whatever impressions that you have when you are watching and listening to these videos. They are true, and they are stimulating you in order to understand and grow and to bring you further on. And your guides and us on the other side, we are always working for anyone who are serene in their wish, longing, and searching. And we are always there to educate and stimulate. So just reach out, and if you have that longing within you, you will feel that triggering, that spark of recognition within inside of you. We would like to end this session today with a beautiful high frequency energy of healing that will spark and give you an energetic boost. So if you just say yes and open up to that, and you will feel and you will receive that energy spark. So Now we have come to this closure of this session. And we ask you all to be patient with yourselves and have the trust within yourself. Know that you are growing and learning, and it takes some time. So we send you all our love until the next time we come together again.